Well, I'm really proud of our team today. Just not because of the win, but because of how we had to find it. Just coming off of a really emotional win on Saturday with a quick turnaround, we were in a position where we had to kind of just move on really quickly and have a one-day prep for a really, really good Utah team that I think is one of the best offensive teams in the league. But our kids just handled it really well, and I thought that Timmy was a big part of that. I thought that we saw her really step up as a leader from the jump and kind of set the tone of who we wanted to be. And in that first half, we were not as sharp or polished as I wanted to be, which I think is understandable coming off of the win on Saturday and just kind of feeling like we were a little bit hungover from that. But our kids responded really, really well in the third quarter. And I think maybe that's one of the things that I'm also really proud of is just our response in that third quarter out of a tough halftime talk. But this team is hungry, and I think that I'm seeing and feeling that as a coach right now, and I feel really good about that.
Coach, obviously Haleigh reached 1,500 career points. I mean, what does that say about how much she's made an impact in the locker room for you?
Well, this girl's a winner. I've said that from the beginning. We knew the experience that we were getting with her, the experience of winning, the experience of scoring. She is one of those shooters that I think it's going in every time she shoots it. She was great in the first half of just being active and moving without the ball. That was actually her best asset in the first half was just her ability to cut and finish. But we're grateful for her, and we knew what a special player we were getting when she came to us out of the portal, and I'm really happy for her that everything that we've talked about is coming to fruition, and she's getting a taste of success at the highest level.
Haleigh, I mean, how much does this milestone mean for you in your senior year here?
Yeah, it's a special place and a special opportunity to be here, and I think just my mindset going into this year is just emptying the tank and giving it everything that I have, and so not really focused on milestones, but I think it is a cool reflection of just all the amazing experiences that I've had in college and now being a Cowgirl and just finishing it out how I want to. So.
Jacie, you mentioned maybe not being as sharp as you wanted in the first half, but your defense seemed really active. Was that kind of a key to what kind of helped y'all stem the tide to the offense?
Yeah, it was. We just talked a lot about just wanting to impose our will, if you will, apply great pressure, make it hard for them to catch, and keep them out of rhythm. And our kids certainly did a great job of executing on that end. I just didn't feel like we were executing it offensively, but I loved our defense. I think we're really good when we play that hard and are able to execute those types of things. So that was a great start for us, and great for me to know that they can respond like that and be as physical and aggressive as we were coming off of just a one-day prep.
Is there anything about your halftime speech that you can share? And Haleigh, what did you feel kind of clicked in for y'all in the third quarter to really get the offense going?
Yeah, I think she just challenged us to be more urgent and honestly just to pick up the intensity. I don't think we really showed what we could do, and especially offensively. And so I think just getting back to what we do best and not even playing outside of ourselves, but just getting back to what we do and just doing the little things right and getting the ball moving, getting in transition, like just the energy plays that we needed. And I think we did a good job of executing that right out of the third.
Anything from halftime you wanted to share?
She said it, just challenging them to be more urgent. I think our program is at a unique place where it's one thing to be a team that is trying to get to the tournament. It's another thing to be a team that's fighting for seeding. And I feel like that's the place, since I've been here, that's where we are now. We've taken that step. And that comes a learning curve, that was great that we beat Tech, okay? But the great teams want to continue to repeat. And that's what today was about for me, is just who are we? What is our character? And I thought that, again, we responded really well, but they just haven't been in that position, at least this year. So it was good, just I think for us to kind of grow up as a program and I can't remember if I already said this. I need a nap right now. I don't have much sleep under my belt, but I just told them, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but this was a March Madness setting. You win a big game, then you got to turn around 2 days later and repeat it. So I think that was good for us.
Jacie, it's the first time in OSU history that they won 10 Big 12 games in back-to-back seasons. Just kind of, what does that mean for the direction of this program?
Exactly what I just said. We're trying to climb. We want to get to where the expectation is that we're in the tournament every year and we're playing for seeding and playing to play as long as possible in March. And today was a big step forward with that.
It was a season low in three-point attempts. Is that something that you guys came into the game focused on other things, or is it just sort of how it played out?
To their credit, I thought they did a good job of taking that away. And that's why, I don't know how many of her points in the, what'd you make? Only 1 3, Timmy? But you did a really good job of cutting and moving without the ball, like I said. So I thought they were taking the three-point line away, and then that's when we needed to be a little bit more active off the ball and move the ball quicker than what we did. But that was to their credit, I think. And then we were able, in a lot of those turnovers that we forced, to just go get layups. So, of course, we would rather take those than threes in that case.
You shot 40%, so it's not like you weren't shooting well. But can that be beneficial moving into March, that, hey, there's more than one ways to skin this cat?
Definitely, yeah. You just got to keep finding ways to win. And today that did look a little bit different for us, but we were still very efficient. I thought Praise was really good off the bench for us as well. And on Saturday, we didn't shoot from the free throw line very well, and so that was good to kind of see those go down today. But we don't care how it looks as long as we're getting the win. That's the most important thing.
You obviously have 2 important road games coming up in West Virginia and Iowa State. What is the mindset really heading into those 2 away games before you close out the season here against Kansas?
Well, I'm not going to lie. We haven't talked about it. We're not looking ahead. This was such an important game today that we needed to take care of. And like I said, I think everyone just needs to go home and nap at this point. And when I wake up from the nap, we'll regroup. But 2 of the toughest places in the league, arguably the 2 toughest places in the league to play. West Virginia's really good at home. Iowa State's really good at home. 2 great fan bases that we've got to go into. So what I can tell you is it can't be anything soft. We got to go be very mission-minded and have a toughness to us because the quality of those teams are both elite.
You talked on Saturday about Achola and the defensive assignment you gave her there. Today was obviously very different. Does that just kind of speak to her versatility, especially?
She's so versatile. I think she's the most improved player in the league. Offensively, that's really easy to see. But, she guarded a guard on Saturday, one of the best scoring guards in the league. And then today she's playing against true 5 players that are back to the basket. And she is just so versatile for us. She gives us a lot of versatility in how we guard ball screens and things like that. So I'm really grateful for her mindset. Just, whatever we challenge her with, she steps up, she doesn't complain, and she's willing to do whatever the team needs her to do.
Haleigh, you've actually been very successful in offensively on the road. Is there just like a different mindset that you have entering those games, and is that something you're going to use entering these 2 upcoming road games against Iowa State and West Virginia?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a different mindset, but I do think I don't think playing wherever I play, I kind of have the same mindset and it's consistent. And so I think just viewing those opportunities as a chance to get those experiences for what the tournament's going to look like. We don't know where we're going to be. And so I think just having that mindset every time you go on the road, what can you learn and grow from it, and just having the same attack. And I think it's kind of fun to silence a crowd. So just viewing those opportunities to be challenged and grow and just help it strengthen us as we go into March.
Haleigh, what has stood out to you just about playing the Big 12 schedule and whether it's road, home, whatever it is, y'all have had a lot of challenges this year?
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that you can't sleep on any team. Everyone's going to show up and give you their best shot, and especially I think this year, credit to what Jacie's done in this program, we have the target on our back a lot of times, and people don't sleep on us. So I think we're going to get everyone's best shot, and I think that's just the league in general too. So just having to show up every game and knowing that it's going to be competitive and you're going to have to find different ways to win has been really fun. But yeah, it's definitely a challenging league to play in.
Anything else? Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you.